about to tear it up.
Don't forget to come out for the game on calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures your favorite spirit dance team?
Can't get enough NBA basketball? Secure your seats for upcoming LA Clippers season. Just show up to our ticket booth and talk with a representative today. All right, fans, remember to come to our next game where we will be giving away free Clippers Spirit backpacks. If you want your very own, we'd love to see you in our next event. Clippers fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Clippers home games this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information.
Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line. It's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The starters for Utah. We've got Keontae George, Bailey out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Zach Collins, then it's James Harden, and it's Bryant in at the 2. Well, Clark, in Game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy-minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important. Because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue and, heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup. And everyone is tuning in.
And for all the fans of MP, they'll get a treat very soon. He's going to be featured on the next 2K magazine cover.
And as a player, there's something really special about that kind of recognition. Cover shots will be in your scrapbook forever.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Utah has possession, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And Bailey gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering.
Power is home! Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Shoots over Harden. George's shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Bryant.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bailey to pass to Branham. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
George for three. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Greg. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have two gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
And another miss by Utah.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Bryant. Middleton finds Bryant. Now Harden, 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here from deep. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Here's Hendricks. He's scoreless. For three, George. The Jazz again can't hit.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Utah with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Leonard outside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
To end the drought. George with another miss.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
For three. And Bryant good for three. Bryant's got 21 points in the game. Grant, how about the meteoric rise of MP? He's reached 10,000 points.
Yeah, I mean, getting there faster than none other than LeBron James. I mean, remember LeBron broke Kareem's career points record. So I'd say MP is on a great pace.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Clippers, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, there's Utah, now 9 games behind. Here's Hendricks, still without a bucket. For three, George hits a three-pointer.
Well, he's only 1 for 8 so far, but perhaps that bucket can give him a confidence boost.
Bryant, rebounded by the Jazz. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. Here's Bailey, off target on the 15-footer.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
And Bryant, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Branham. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 5, Derek Jones Jr.
George outside, just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Bryant. Takes a 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Bryant's got 26 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Throws it up high.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. For 3, George.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Bryant outside. The steal. Here's Bailey. Middleton covering. And the basket by Branham.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Branham, covered by Bryant. Here's Branham. In his last outing, 10 points for him. The 3 is up. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bryant finds Harden. It's Middleton on the wing. Now Bryant. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Leonard.
When you throw it upstairs to Kawhi, odds are he's going to get it now. Those hands catch virtually everything.
George against Harden. Pass to Bailey. George scanning the floor. Kessler, a screen on Harden. George for 3, and Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Branham. Leonard defending. Here's Hendricks. Pass to George. 3-pointer. Leonard pulls down the board.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Jones' shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Stolen by Bryant. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Back to George. From behind the arc. On target from range. George has got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Bowl, he's checked in for Leonard. And Sexton subbed in for Chris Middleton. A big group substitution here for Utah. And here's Bryant outside. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 32 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Jones.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Bowl, pass to Bryant. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jones.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bryant's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Bryant outside. Got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They can do a lot of damage from there tonight.
They've got Derek Jones, James Harden out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Bol, and it's Larson in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Pass to Williams. Here's Branham. Hartenstein a screen. Branham misses.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Outside Jones. And here's Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Sexton finds Bull. Now Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Great decision by Bull at 7-2. He's got a view that very few have.
Yes, it's good. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Sexton looking around. That 3's off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Launches it. Jones with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Harden. And the Clippers miss again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Branham. Outside, Williams. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Larson with a rebound. Here are the Clippers. Outside Jones. To stop the drought. Williams grabs the board. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. Outside Jones. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Jazz shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. To the wing, right side. Here's Sensabaugh. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Count it.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. In for Bowl, and it's Bryant in for Larson. Then for Utah, Kessler, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Hendricks comes in for Sensabaugh, and Bailey subbed in for Williams. Three-pointer, Harden. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Hendricks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Bailey gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Kessler up top. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And here's Bryant outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Hendricks. Down low. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
On the wing, Bryant. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. For 3, Sexton. Rebounded by Bailey.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Branham. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Bailey for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Hendricks. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And he's going for the lob.
Yeah, you know, you can see the versatility that Leonard brings on the offensive end. I mean, that gives you an opportunity to use him in a variety of ways.
Pass to Branham. They set a pick. Going inside. Stolen by Bryant. And it's the Clippers on the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you guys.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Utah with another miss. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. He buries it from 3.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Pass to Hendricks. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Middleton comes in for Sexton. And a switch here also for Utah. George is checked in. So it's Los Angeles now. It's Middleton on the wing. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Middleton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. George passes to Kessler. He can't hit that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
George with it. Harden picks him up. Out left to the wing. Looking to win the run. And Hendricks gets it to go.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
So it's Los Angeles now. Bryant outside. On the wing, Harden. Bryant outside. Lets it go from deep. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bryant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took... The bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And the Clippers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Utah shooting 47% so far in the second. Pass to Bailey. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Back to Bryant.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Bryant. It's Middleton on the wing. Gets the 3-ball to go. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Bryant finds Leonard. There's the steal. Pass to Hendricks to win the run. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Sexton passes to Bryant. 54 seconds left in the second. Now here's Leonard. Back to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
27 seconds left in the first half. George outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pulls it. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Branham. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Los Angeles making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Jazz. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Checking out the group for Brian Keith to start the second half. We've got Bailey, Keontae George out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And here's Bryant outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Bryant's got 43 points. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And so it's Utah with it. George outside. Here's Branham, covered by Bryant. Kicks it to George. Pass to Branham. Fires the three. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 47 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Bailey. Pass to George to stop the run. Connects from downtown. George has got 9 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their 3rd quarter drought.
Bryant outside. Back to Middleton. Leonard passes to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over George. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Utah's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Bailey, the pass to George. Offline with a 3.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
Nice shot by Bryant.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Middleton. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Hendricks. To the right side. There's the triple. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Kicks it out to Collins. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Branham. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. So he gets them both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Branham, covered by Bryant. Branham passes to Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. George's shot is off. The Clippers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. And here's Bryant outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
Here in the 3rd, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. And Bryant pulls it down.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Branham. Will it go? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bryant's got his 16th rebound on the night. Leonard finds Harden. And here's Bryant outside. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to George. Bailey, the pass to George. Here's Branham. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Spurs, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
On the wing, Bryant. George. Nice! Big finish!
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Kessler, a screen on Middleton. And here's Bailey for three. Drills it from deep. Bailey's got his third bucket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
The Jazz shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Bailey. Here's Branham. Here's Bailey. Middleton covering. Bailey, the pass to Branham. Here's Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Bryant, no good. And for Utah, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. For the finish. Oh, my goodness.
Disrespectful.
And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Bailey. To halt the run. Drops in the layup for two. Bailey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Bryant, right side. Leonard passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 5.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Branham, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. George passes to Kessler. Here's Branham. Now George. Here's Branham. He's got 16. Hendricks, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Pass to Hendricks. Stolen by Bryant. Lets the three fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Bryant, the pass to Middleton. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Back to Kessler. And here's Bailey for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Bryant outside from the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. This one for three. Rebounded by Branham.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
George for three. Fires in the triple. George has got 12 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Bryant. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way.
But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Bryant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for Utah, Kessler comes in for Hartenstein. And Irving is subbed in for Branham. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Sexton. Bryant outside. Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Bryant good for three. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Kessler passes to Bailey. 4-3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Oh, got that one up quick. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow. What can you say?
Pass to Irving. Wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Larson. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. And here's Sexton. Bryant, the pass to Sexton. And the 3 off target.